Hello everyone. Well, we've already seen showers and storms in the Tulsa area today, but we're actually expecting it to get even stormier for tonight. Then it looks like a lull in the activity during the day on Wednesday, but then a stormy Wednesday night as well. So let's break down all of it for you. We're starting at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And for the homebound commute, it looks like scattered showers and storms. So it is possible you might drive in between the showers and storms and get lucky on your drive home from work, but showers and storms will be around, and there is the possibility for some damaging wind and hail already. However, I think the better chance is going to be during the evening hours. Look at 8 o'clock, even more storms showing up. And look how the good chance of rain is definitely going to last quite some time. Check out 11 o'clock, lots of heavy rain and lightning. And though I do think the damaging wind and hail is going to be isolated, not widespread, I do think it is going to occur in spots. Now, by the time we get to 3 a.m., not concerned about any damaging wind or hail anymore. But I think be transitioning back to the scattered activity. But the problem is the ground will be so wet if another thunderstorm happens to move over an area that's already picked up a couple inches of rain. It's not going to take much for that ground to be completely saturated and flooding to occur. So I've got to mention for the rest of the overnight hours and into early tomorrow morning, there's still going to be some thunderstorms around, and flooding is a possibility. Flooded roads could certainly occur. Now, it does look like the good news is for the morning commute, though we might still have some leftover flooded roads, I don't think there'll be any more heavy rain after 7 a.m. So as far as the morning commute goes tomorrow, while there could be some flooded roads in spots, I don't think anybody will be actively driving in heavy rain. But the thing we're going to have to look out for the morning commute tomorrow is leftover flooded roads from the overnight rain. We're in the level 2 threat for severe storms and flooding. And really the biggest thing we are concerned about is just the amount of heavy rain that's going to be coming down. I mean, rainfall totals 1 to 2 inches are going to be common, but we do expect in spots 3, possibly up to 4 inches of rain. And where we get 4 inches of rain, that likely will result in some flooding. Again, we're not talking about widespread flooding, but flooding in spots of flooded roads. And that, again, could be a possibility for the morning commute tomorrow with all the overnight rain. That's the biggest concern, but cannot overlook during the evening hours, especially 8, 9, 10 o'clock, the possibility for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour in spots. And that's probably between the damaging wind and hail, a little bit more concerned about the strong winds, but there is an outside chance for some quarter-size hail in a couple spots as well. So that's through this evening, the overnight hours until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So let's pick things back up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, because I mentioned that's when the threat for heavy rain will be coming to an end, but temporarily. And really, I've got to mention the chance for isolated showers through the day Wednesday, but pretty quiet. Not a lot going on during the day Wednesday. It's mostly just going to be mostly cloudy skies, a shower or two here or there. But beginning around 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I do think we're going to see some new thunderstorms start to pop up. And yes, once again, though I think it's less likely than today, there is the possibility for some very strong wind and maybe some hail. And again, the ground pretty saturated at this point. So while I don't think the activity is going to be as widespread, it may not take that much with more storms around for flooding to occur. So I do think if we're going to see any of that damaging wind hail, it's just going to be during the evening hours, but the chance for overnight storms is going to continue, so once again, we could end up seeing some flooding in the area. And it is a possibility that it could continue into the Thursday morning commute. So as it stands right now, what we're looking at for Wednesday night, it doesn't look as widespread, the heavy rain, as what we're expecting tonight, but we do expect additional heavy rain. I think rainfall totals 1/2 inch to 1 inch are going to be coming, and possibly could still see a few spots see up to 3 inches of rain. So we got to mention once again the possibility for some isolated flooded roads. And also for Wednesday evening, though I don't think the storms are going to be quite as intense, we could still see wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and possibly up to penny-size hail.